Very quickly, because we actually have an exercise we'd like you to participate in. So research was done on TED Talks. They wanted to know which TED Talks went viral and why. So they took two control groups and they showed them the same TED Talks, the ones that went viral. And they found, and on one group they showed the full TED Talk with the sound, and the other one they turned the sound off. And they found that even without the sound, even though the talk was on mute, the groups within the first 5 seconds knew which talks were going to go viral, because it's based on as we said, on the nonverbal cues and the nonverbal communication. And this has been repeated with venture capital pitches. There was a study done where a group of people who were pitching for capital, and that's pretty important, right? They were up there pitching for their angel funds or their venture capital, and they showed all of the taped pitches to an audience, and they turned off the sound, and every single person who viewed the tape knew within the first several seconds which pitches were going to get funded and which ones weren't. So we do this automatically. We know, our brains know this. So a couple of the things that they found in the research was that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Maya Angelou is famous for saying people will won't remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So again, there's that emotional connection that she knows intuitively, and Daniel Kahneman proved with his research, and for which he won a Nobel Prize. Jazz hands rock. Well, it doesn't mean you're going to get up and do your presentation with jazz hands, but you do want to be animated. You want to engage your audience. You want to connect with them. So we don't want to just sit on our hands and fidget. We want to be authentic in our body language. Script kills your charisma. So you're the experts. You know your topics. You do not need to read from your slides. You do not need to read. Public speaking is difficult, even for the most professional, the most expert at public speaking. It's hard for everybody. So we tend to want to focus on our scripts and on our bullet points. Get away from it. Trust what you're saying. People, it's only 7% verbal, remember, so if you're confident and you deliver it well, it doesn't matter if you missed half of your bullet points. The audience will never know. And then they'll call you to find out what else there is to know. So it's presented authentically and with enthusiasm, and you're going to get a much better response. Smiling makes you look smarter, so definitely wonder why everybody's smiling now. When we walk into a room and we're going to do a presentation, even if it's on the phone, even if it's a webinar, people can hear it when you have a smile. And you know this too when you call customer service and you're about ready to complain about something, and the person who answers the phone is, "Hey, how can I help you? This is XYZ Corporation, how can I help you?" And they're smiling. You can tell the difference. It impacts our vocal quality. And as we said, you have 7 seconds. That's all the time you have. It used to be longer. It went from 20 minutes down to, I think, about 5 minutes, and that has a lot to do with technology. So the rate at which we're making these judgments and the rate at which we're identifying, is this person going to get funded? Is this person not going to get funded? Is this person TED Talk going to go viral or not? Happens in seconds now, because we have trained ourselves to go through information very quickly because of technology. So moving along.
And so we don't sound contradictory. The thin slicing happens in 1 second. The 7 seconds is the honeymoon period. That's how long we give to our presenter to decide, am I committing to this relationship of listening to you for the next hour or half hour or however long your presentation meeting is, or am I just going to be here physically and check out mentally and go into whatever I'm planning to do this weekend or so forth.